Landscapes have a way of changing dramatically. It wasn't all that long ago that where I'm standing was nothing more than a pile of rocks and dirt somewhere outside Las Vegas. Now it's the Spring Mountain Motorsports Ranch with all sorts of luxury amenities from a pool to a spa. Likewise, the automotive landscape has changed dramatically. And it wasn't all that long ago that it would have been hard to envision a 350 horsepower Hyundai. And yet, here it is, and here we are. A mid-cycle update for 2013, the Hyundai Genesis Coupe gets more than just a new front bumper, which we'll admit does take a little getting used to. The car has these new headlight designs, a much more aggressive hood, some new 18-inch wheels, and these beautiful 19-inch wheels seen here, and you even get some LED taillights. But all that is just a hint as to what's under the hood. Starting with the base 2.0T model, it now gets a more efficient 50% larger intercooler, plus it gets a twin scroll turbocharger. Power is now up 30% to 274 horsepower, and perhaps more impressive is 275 foot-pounds of torque at just 2,000 RPM. As for the top-of-the-line 3.8-liter V6, well, it now gains direct injection, so we're talking about 350 horsepower, an increase of 42 horsepower of the old engine and an increase of 27 foot-pounds of torque. It actually will do a 0 to 60 time Hyundai claims in just over 5 seconds, and combined with a pretty decent curb weight, they're saying that it actually has a better power to weight ratio than a BMW 335i or an Infiniti G37. With the chance to test out both engines on the track, it's remarkable how much more powerful they are. They'll really get you going, and now even the 2.0T model is a legitimate sports car. And that's impressive because the old car, you could never really drive it with the rear end. That's the base 4-cylinder engine, but now you can really boot it around and make it turn a corner when you want to. Despite the fact that the 2.0T does make full torque at just 2,000 RPM, you still really need to keep it in the sweet spot, and you'll find that you're rowing gears a lot, and you can't just be a lazy driver like with the 3.8. Now, a question a lot of people are going to be asking is, how does it compare to the Scion FRS? Well, I have to say you really can't compare the two cars. Now, Hyundai will tell you that the Genesis Coupe 2.0T actually has a better power to weight ratio, but they're just such different vehicles. You know, the Scion FRS really is more of a momentum machine, and this you feel more like a serious sports car, but it just doesn't lack some of the purity that, say, the Scion has. Updates to the interior for 2013 include use of more premium material throughout the cabin, although I should be honest here, and BMW and Infiniti don't really have anything to worry about. If you're a Nissan with the 370Z, however, you should probably watch out. Perhaps the best feature to experience from behind the wheel is a new noise generator for the air intake system that really gives the 3.8-liter V6 a great sound. Hyundai is known for building fuel-efficient cars, for building cars with a lot of value. They're even known for building good-looking cars. But sports cars is one of those things that they've never really taken a hold of, making the Genesis Coupe a real black sheep in the Hyundai lineup. That said, I'm thrilled that all the updates for 2013 don't just make the Genesis Coupe a faster car, but a more enjoyable car to drive. Although you will pay for it, with average prices up about $2,000 depending on the trim level. Looking at factors like price, content, and performance, the 2013 Genesis Coupe is now an even more attractive, affordable sports car, especially for the Gen Y segment who are increasingly shunning traditional pony cars.